I am down at the Five Star Theater in downtown Hot Springs where a group of citizens have gathered. This is not the first time. They've gathered a number of times because they're having meetings about forced annexation that are taking place in the city of Hot Springs. Let's walk in and see just how mad they are.
But I will say this, I'm very, very pleased with what has gone on so far. We got our table back there full of petitions, and I've already darn near gotten 20 of them out, 20 packets of 5, which is wonderful. For those who are not sure and a little bit new about what we're doing here, is that what we have is we have petitions here for Enclave C and Enclave D.
I do not dislike Hot Springs. I love Hot Springs. I'm a county boy, grew up in the county, but I have constituents in the county that are being taken advantage of.
Yeah. So do you think the city should be able to do the annexation?
No, I do not, because it's against our constitutional rights, and I just don't think it's right.
So if the annexation does happen, are you going to be a good resident of Hot Springs?
I told them in a public forum meeting that they would not like me as a resident, and I stand by that they will regret if I ever become a city resident.
How did you feel that the meeting went tonight?
I think it was great that many people showed up and, they're working together. I think it's crossing all the lines of conservative, liberal, everybody, it has one issue that everybody's concerned with, so it's bringing a lot of people together. When the government gets powerful to the point that it takes over the rights, constitutional rights of people, I'm never for that. In every annexation we've had, I've asked privately and publicly, please let them have a vote.
What would be one of the main concerns that you think it would concern the people?
I feel like it's violating their constitutional right to a vote.
Representative Cozart.
Yes, ma'am.
This is about your third or fourth time to attend something in regard to annexation here in Garland County.
It is.
In Hot Springs. So what do you see happening here tonight?
I see a lot of concerned citizens that are worried about losing their rights to what they have for county land. I mean, a lot of people move to the county to be in the county, or they've grown up in the county. They don't want to be part of a city. And it's not that the city's a bad thing. It just has different restrictions and different values that the county has. And so a lot of these people are fearful of that, or they've already lost part of that by being annexed. So I see those concerns.
Well, and what they said this evening is that they're petitioning people to support, that are in the city, support their right to vote about annexation.
Yes.
And what do you think about that?
Well, I think that's a good thing. I think the people of the city need to understand what this is going to cost them also. Their tax base will probably go up because of the needed new fire, police, water, sewer, all those things are going to have to increase if you take more city in. So that's going to be an increase to them. So it's going to actually dilute what they already have for quite a while. It takes years to ever catch that up.
Right.
So their services are going to be diluted. To what extent, I don't know that, but it is going to be part of it. So they need to know that. And a lot of people, they really kind of like a smaller area and not quite such a big city because they don't want to be in a big metro city. So.
Now, you've got a House bill that you're getting ready to introduce. Is that right?
I have House Bill 1018,
okay,
which would make the basically what's happening now. They're taking in enclaves, and they do not have to have the residents of those areas to vote on them. So we're going to change that bill to where if they're going to decide to take in an enclave, they would have to have a vote of the people of that area. So that's what we're changing. That we're going to try to change that law to it. Whether it'll happen or not, I don't know. We're at the mercy of the House of Representatives and the Senate in Little Rock this winter.
Do you personally think that there was any rush to get these other areas annexed at the end of the year before you put your bill in?
You bet.
Okay.
That was an easy question. Yes, they knew that was coming, and that was actually even said in the board meetings from the city directors that we had to hurry and get this done before we got the legislation changed.
Now, there's also some worry about corridor annexation. That's the term I heard used in there.
Yes.
Explain that a little bit.
Well, the city has kind of put out a map of 2 corridors, and that's out 270 west to about the Mountain Pine Junction, 223 or 228. I'm not sure what that road number is. They want to take just strip the sides and get all the businesses out the roads, and then also out Airport Road all the way to Majestic Lodge, at Marion Anderson, I'm sorry, to Marion Anderson, catch in all of those businesses there.
Right, with a
But-
brand new Walmart out there
Yes,
and
all
some
of that,
things
they
like
want to
that.
catch all that. But that's illegal. They can't do it the way they have it drawn. They cannot strip and just take the highway. The law was passed in 2013 that you have to take in about a quarter mile wide. You have to be able to get residents in there, and those residents have to vote on whether they want to be annexed in or not.
Right, well,
So that's going to hold them back on that a little bit, or give them a little bit more of a problem that they'll have to deal with.
so do you think you're going to have a lot of pushback when you enter this bill?
I think there's possibility because we're looking at one area that's affected, and there's 75 counties, and we're only one of them. So we're
That's what
gonna
I was wondering. Is this happening anywhere else in the state?
And it's happened in Fort Smith, and that's where the enclave bill got changed back in 2015 to what it is now, to use the rivers or the streams or the national forest boundaries or government boundaries, and put that in as the third, fourth area. And so that's when that got changed. So evidently there were some problems with that, but now they may be having the same issues of land grabs up there. So that's one of my things I'm going to work on, is talking to those reps up there and seeing what's happening.
Well, we appreciate you talking to us, and it looks like you're doing a pretty good job representing these
Well,
people.
I'm just trying to help the people. I'm not making any promises. I don't know if anything will fly on this. We hope it does. If it doesn't, I see a lot of people that may possibly just move away.
It'd be sad for
Because,
Hot
yeah,
Springs
it
and
will.
Garland County.
Because a lot of people that really do not want to live in the city and want to have cats and dogs and horses and cows and stuff, they don't want to live in the
And
city.
shoot their guns.
And shoot their guns. Yeah.
There's a lot of things that people don't
We
understand
are a
that we can
hillbilly
do.
redneck area
Yep.
at times. I mean, not everybody is, but we still want to shoot our guns. So.
That's right, that's
Anyway,
right.
yeah.
Well, thank you so
Well,
much.
thank you. Thank
I
you.
appreciate
All
it.
right, bye-bye.
Well, we're down here at the 5-Star. I've got with me my new protege, Abby C. Abby, what'd you think about tonight?
I mean, I really thought it was just I thought that it really got the word out. I think it's really going to get a lot of people to sign that petition, and I hope it does.
They showed some anger,
Yeah, they did. There was some anger in those people.
but there's definite organization with this group.
Definitely.
So we really appreciate being able to come down here to the 5-Star, Tom Wilkins and the entire group. So we'll be checking back and let you know what our progress is. Thanks for joining me, Abby.
Thank you.